welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. Oh, I guess we need a date. Today is February 14th, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I'd like to welcome any returning viewers and welcome any new viewers. Thanks for joining us. And I also wanted to mention that I was looking on the YouTube account yesterday and we have over 800 subscribed people.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm one of them, but...
Yeah, over 800. So...
Which means we're just getting closer and closer to our 1,000 member giveaway.
Yes, we have 940 something in the group. So we're getting there. And our 100th episode is in 2 episodes. It would be awesome if they were both at the same time.
Yeah, come on, chop chop, people.
Invite your friends. Do it. Come join the Ravelry group.
We had one lady join this morning she's not even a knitter.
No.
Her mother, I think it was her mother-in-law is a knitter.
Mm.
And no, her mother-in-law lives in Ottawa. She lives with a knitter or is related to a knitter or something like that. And she was like, well, why not make it, that much, give us that much more of a chance for the giveaways. So, works for me.
Because giveaways.
Yes. We have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Actually, the pile's been going down.
The pile is
Well, yeah, you used to have it up there. So.
Yeah, we have, yeah. There's still a few things in there. So.
Hi.
This is
Carrie's not here.
No.
She wasn't feeling well, so she stayed home.
And this is episode 98, and I'm calling it Snow Blizzard.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even, yeah. Ooh. Hi, I'm Lynn, also known as Toll Baby.
Not caffeinated.
No, this is actually, I'm just starting. See, that's all I've had.
Chop chop.
Okay, so you can find us on YouTube. I keep wanting to say Blip, but we don't do Blip anymore. YouTube is Two Tangled Skeins. I think is it
That's
still
it.
the number 2?
No.
Oh, okay. We changed that.
That was iTunes.
Okay. You can also find us on Twitter. Who cares? I keep saying that. Our blog is twotangledskeins.com.
Yep.
And you can join our Ravelry group, Two Tangled Skeins, as well. Yep. So come on over because we're about to have a really big giveaway.
Yep. And you can find me on Instagram as sgates77.
That's just her.
Just me. So, foes.
I got none.
Well, I've got mini ones.
Miss, I'm knitting.
I know, I'm sorry. Hi.
She's in the middle of a row.
Yeah. So I have 2, and they're like I say, they're kind of mini foes. Because they're my barn raising square. So
Ooh, that really came out
this
pretty.
one is, the yarn was from our friend Jamie at Knit Night. And it is turtle pearl yarns, but that's all I know. It's like super soft and I love it. This is the barn raising square that is by Larissa Brown and Shelley Mackie out of the Knit Along book. You can also buy the book as an ebook. So for anybody who wants it. But yeah, so I'm knitting these because I want a blanket and I didn't want to do the mitered squares because they're too small.
And she didn't want to do the Hexie Puffs because they're too fiddly.
No. So, and I've joined a couple of mini skein swaps through Ravelry, and one of them is with Minerva Turkey. If you haven't watched her podcast, you need to do that. But one of them, she's doing the barn raising squares, and we're doing a swap. So that's one. And the second one, I cast on Thursday, and I just powered through it. So
It's really pretty.
Check that out.
That's gorgeous.
Yes, this is Play at Life yarn that I got a mini skein from Amelia. So thank you, Amelia. I love it.
Hi, Amelia.
And these are knit on 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2. Is that right?
What did you say was?
2.75? That's a US 2.
Sure.
I think so.
I don't know.
If I'm wrong, correct me. I don't know.
Well, a 2.5 is, a 2.5 is 1.5. So
yeah, so it's a 2.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the pretty colors.
Yes, I know. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? No wonder I knitted up in 2 days. So that's it for FOs. So they're, like I said, they're mini. And,
Since you're mid-row, what you got on the needles?
oh, I have another one. So
She just started.
look at how tiny it is. I magic loop everything. And this is in some blue yarn that I don't know. I got it from somebody at Knit Night. Chloe, I think it is, right?
Clodan. Yeah.
Clodan. So it's mystery. And when I'm done, I'll just give my leftovers to Lynn. Yeah. So that's what's on the needles. Should I keep going?
If you want. I mean, I can do what's on the needles, too.
Go ahead.
Yeah, half the stuff you've... Well, why don't you finish with what's on the needles?
I've got lots.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
that gives me time to crochet.
What else is on the needles is I'm testing out some yarn from, what's the name again?
She's got the show notes. They're all printed up, but the microphone's sitting on top of them. So it's
Vivid Fiber Arts.
And so is my knitting. Sorry, I'll move that.
Vivid Fiber Arts is who the yarn is by. And it is so squishy. So this is the yarn. You can see it's a gradient. You can already see the progression of the different colors. And what I'm knitting is the Knuckle Buster Fingerless Mitts by Cakewalk Yarns. Oh, the picture's not...
Angle it a bit so you're losing the white.
There we go.
There we go.
So Knuckle Busters. So I'm knitting that, and that is being knit on 2.75 again.
Sorry. That's my son.
2.75 millimeters, which is US 2. And basically what we're doing is we're testing out the yarn for her. And I ordered an MCN, so Merino Cashmere Nylon.
It's very squishy.
It is so soft. It's going to be amazing. So that's one thing.
Sorry. He's persistent.
It's not my phone this time. Woohoo! What else
He's
is on the
persistent
needles?
and my battery's dying, so he better not screw this up for me.
Oh, I have my phone if we need it. What
Yes.
else is on the needles? I haven't knit all
That's
that.
a really pretty bag.
Yes, I will talk about that later.
Okay.
What
What
else?
I don't recognize that bag.
What else is on the needles are my pinstripe socks by Julia Swart.
Yes.
Is that who it is?
Yes. That's the
Yes.
name you've been saying every week so far.
Yep. So this is the pattern. So
I want to make some.
basically it's a vanilla sock with just a little bit of detail.
Yeah.
And
It's got a couple of little slip stitches in
these
there.
are my January socks, and yes, I'm not finished.
That's okay. I'm not going to finish my February project in time.
I was, see where the marker is, I did the whole heel, and I'm up here now. So I just do a short row heel. So, sorry. So I'm knitting them two at a time, so it's kind of finicky.
Your tails are pulling.
This is my Lollipop yarn in the Downton Abbey colorway. It is knit on 2.5 millimeters, which is a US 1.5, and diacraft needles.
Yes.
Yes,
Someday.
diacraft needles.
Someday.
Yes, someday. And like I'm doing them two at a time.
What's her name again? I forget her name. Diacraft.
Linda.
Linda, if you ever want anybody to try out the Northern Lights for you.
I've got the Northern Lights on my wish list for my birthday.
Yes.
So I'm knitting
You're
on
definitely
that.
on my wish list.
And then I did a little bit, and here's a spoiler alert. If you're doing the Ysolda Teague Mystery Cal for the Follow Your Arrow 2,
Look away.
Look away. Because I'm going to show what I've got, and I'm in the middle of a row. I'm on clue 2. Sorry. I'm on clue 2, which I can sort of kind of... Ooh, is that ever picking up the color?
Yeah.
So really, that's the color. The ball. Like,
It's really pretty. It was wound up on her printer over there, and I was like, oh, what's that?
this is WoolMaisa. And huge skeins. 575.
It's like a party cake from Art by Anna.
Yeah. So I'm knitting that, and I've gotten quite a ways into the second clue. So probably about an inch. I've just been knitting on other things, so I will get to it. I think they're up to clue 4 now. But I have not been watching looking at any of the spoilers, and if any of the podcasters I watch are mentioning it, I make sure to look away. I turn
Just
it
like,
off.
well, Juliana mentioned the February colorway for the club yarn on her podcast the other day, and Sue's like, boop, close that.
She told me she was coming, and she's like, if you don't want to be spoiled, done.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Well, for one thing, because I was at work. It was about 20 minutes before I had to leave, and it was a 40-minute podcast, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll wait till later. But I don't want to be spoiled either now. You're contagious.
Yep. And,
That's not what I meant to say, but that was the word that came to mind.
thanks. Yeah, and the other thing I'm knitting is a test mitt, and I can't show it, so.
Yes.
And it's out of alpaca. So. What's on your needles?
I'm still working on this monstrosity. It is the Lynn's Round Ripple Baby Afghan by Lynn Designs in Cadia, Mexico, which is discontinued, of course. in colorway 5852, which is a super exciting name for a colorway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing it on a G hook, which is a 4.04 millimeter.
Yep.
And I'm halfway done. I've used up 5 of the 10 balls of yarn. And it's starting to get a bit of size now. So
how many like rows are you getting per ball now?
Right now, 3.
Yeah.
So it's not going to increase overly much in size. It'll be a nice car seat blanket.
Yeah, I think so because of the shape.
Yeah. The shape makes it, you know, it's squishy and it covers pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the colors.
Yep.
I kind of wish it was for me. But it's not because, well, I'm done with the whole baby thing. So done with the whole baby thing.
Well, yeah. You know, when you get teenagers.
I have a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old. I'm done.
Yeah.
I restarted. Which side is the right side? I think this side is the right side. I can't tell anymore. I restarted the Filamo shawl, or Filamot, however you pronounce it, out of the Curls book by
Hunter Hammerson.
Where's mine? Hunter Hammerson. Yes, the book is called Curls, and it's all these shawls that are flat on one side and wavy along the other edge. So they curl really nicely.
You don't have a picture of it?
I don't have a picture of it. I didn't bring it this week. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's done out of Lisa Souza Hard Twist Merino, which is supposed to... It's a superwash merino. And I gotta tell you, I'm not loving knitting this thing, because this is the scratchiest merino I have ever come across.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Well, first of all, it's heavier than a fingering. It's more... It's close to a sport.
Okay.
And I love the color. I love the way it's knitting up. I hate touching it.
I think that once it's done, if you give it like a soap
I'll
wash.
give it a bath in conditioner or something. I'm sure it'll be fine once it's washed. But right now, I'm not loving it. And the fact that the patterns are very, very well written. The charts, not so much. If you look at this, I added all the yellow and red to that. It was all the same bloody shade of gray. And when you've got a lot of the same symbols, because there's a lot of knit through the back loop, purl, knit through the back loop, purl, knit through the back loop, purl, and you got to figure out how many there are. If you can't actually tell which line you're on, that really sucks. So Sue told me, she says, well, can't you highlight it before you print it? And I'm like, you can do that? Lessons in PDF.
Mm-hmm.
So I highlighted it on Friday, and I drew with the PDF program. I drew around.
Don't show that too much, because that's.
Well,
is it a free
they can't see it anyway.
Okay.
I drew around the pattern repeats so that it would be easier to see. Trust me, with that glare, they're not seeing anything just specific.
Yeah, sorry if it's glary, but things weren't focusing when we were holding them up to the camera, so we're still playing with this program. So please be patient.
Yes. And
sorry.
that's on a...
My husband is still playing with the program.
Yeah, wait. She texted him. He's in the kitchen. She texted him to come fix the camera.
Yeah? Because we're a tech family.
No, hey, honey, come on over.
No, I didn't want to yell.
She texted him. I refuse to text my children in the house. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's necessary, though, because my son has noise-canceling headphones, so sometimes I do have to text him, because he won't hear me otherwise.
Nope.
And I don't want to go in there, because I don't know what he's doing. That is on a US 7, which is a 4.5 millimeter.
Milliliter.
There are no milliliters in yarn. And the other thing I cast on ostensibly last night, I actually cast on the first couple of rows on Thursday, but let's put it this way, I didn't do anything to it. I cast on this lovely thing, which is a hat fit for a boyfriend by Stephanie Nicole. I've made probably a dozen of these. And this is my go-to charity hat because they're quick, they're easy. I don't have to remember the pattern until I get to the decreases.
Why are you knitting it?
A homeless shelter near my house. It's actually like 4 blocks from my house. Mm-hmm. Put out a call a few days ago on Facebook stating that they had run out of winter wear to hand out to people. They have no more hats, no more mittens, no more coats, no more sweaters.
And we still have many weeks of winter here.
it's really stinking cold out.
It was
It's going to continue to be really stinking cold out. So I figured hats
it was
are
minus
easy.
40 Fahrenheit with, is it Fahrenheit here, right? Or Celsius. Sorry.
But minus 40 Fahrenheit is minus 40 Celsius.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's where they meet up. It's stinking cold. What did I just... Oh, I just lost my crochet hook. Oh, well. I guess I'm working on this for the rest of the episode. So, yeah, they're out of all winter wear, so I figured I have piles and piles and piles and piles and piles of acrylic.
Worsted?
This is Red Heart Super Saver, so yes, it is between a worsted and an Aran. It's a little bit thicker than the standard worsted, but eh.
And basically, she can knit it and not worry about it because whoever gets it can throw it in the wash, throw it in the dryer.
This is a freebie pattern, and I swear it is the best hat pattern I have ever used because you cast on 100 stitches, you do K2, P2 around until it's long enough that it'll cover the ears, which, by the way, standard person, unless you're, physically deformed or something. I was trying to think of a polite way to say that, and I couldn't.
Okay.
Unless there's a problem and your hands are not normal size or your head is not normal sized or whatever.
In proportion to yourself.
Yes. Because the standard human body is actually kind of amazing. I can't remember what that thing is called that Da Vinci drew, the man.
Yeah, I know.
I can't remember what he's called. But the human body is proportioned so perfectly. It's unbelievable. I took the Grok the Sock class by the Yarn Harlot, and she taught us that the length of your hand from the bottom of your palm to the tip of your longest finger is the length you knit your sock. This is the leg before you start the heel flap. Similarly, from the end of where you turn the heel to where you do the decreases for the toe. Mm-hmm. And your socks will always fit. And it works. It's kind of crazy. If you measure between your middle finger all the way down to the tip of your thumb, this measurement right here, from here, 3 times is the circumference of your head. I know, right? And I learned in Pretty Woman that the length of your arm from your wrist to your elbow is the length of your foot.
What's the measurement for the ear? The hat?
For the ear,
if
to
you wanted
find out
to
how long to knit a hat before starting the decreases so that it will cover your ears, knit at the length of your hand. From the bottom of your palm to the tip of your longest finger. And
now,
that is the length you need to knit the hat before you start the decreases.
Is that all this information somewhere that we can link to it?
Not really.
Okay, so she gave it in
might
a
be
class.
in knitting rules. I don't know, but she teaches this in her Grok the Sock class, among many other things.
Many things.
So,
I didn't take that class, did I? What did I take? No, lever knitting.
You took the speed knitting one.
Yes, where she kept telling me I was doing it wrong.
That's okay. I can't do it to save my life. Larger women have difficulty with lever knitting because you have to stick the needle in your armpit. And guess what? My armpit's further back than most people. Because of these. I didn't say it.
Nope.
Gropage online.
I was just going to say on camera gropage.
At least I didn't grope yours.
There's that.
That's usually off camera.
Yes.
So anyway, all of that to say, I am knitting a hat for charity out of Red Heart Super Saver in Gold and Claret. I'm holding it way over here where nobody can see it.
Harry Potter.
This is Gryffindor because I happen to have like about 50 colors of Red Heart Super Saver, and if I can make a Gryffindor hat, so much the better. And that is by Stephanie Nicole. It's a freebie on Rav called Hat Fit for a Boyfriend. Don't look up boyfriend hat. You'll come up with 50 other patterns before you find hers. And it's on a US 4.5, which is a US 7, which is a 4.5 millimeter. And that's all I got.
Sorry, I'm like picking my hair out of my knitting. Constantly.
Usually it's me who sheds, but yeah.
It's okay. Whatever I knit has a piece of me in it.
That's true.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
I didn't do any spinning this week. I meant to, but I didn't.
You need to ply milling.
I know. I need to ply it. I just have to, honestly, I need to clean my room. The spinning wheel is sitting up against the front of my dresser. I have 2 baskets of laundry in front of that need to be folded. And my couch is I have a couch in my room. It is so covered in clothing and blankets and yarn and projects.
So it's a drop
and
spot.
Yeah, it's become where things get dumped.
Yep.
And I want to change. It's also where all my weights are sitting because I don't have a better place to keep them. Mm-hmm. All my dumbbells are sitting on the couch. So I need to clean my room.
For this week is cleaning your room and getting some spinning done. So you can spin some.
Because I want to ply the 3 bobbins I have of Millie, so that I can clear up my bobbins and knit and spin with something really nice. And
you have a Lazy Kate, right?
I have a Lazy Kate.
Okay, so
it came with a Lazy Kate and 4 bobbins.
Okay, so you're gonna be get her done.
I know. I'm just so scared of screwing it up.
Or as us Canadians say, give her.
Yeah, I think that's a Nova thing.
Anyway, so
we got some stash enhancements.
Yes.
Are yours on the other side?
Yeah, we have to flip the page.
Oh, look at you printing on both sides.
And I have to manually flip the paper on my printer.
So I need to
because I kind of commandeered the color printer that also has a scanner. It's here. I had to buy ink, but it's okay. So let's do the stash enhancements.
Yes.
And then, don't lose my project. Sorry. And
we'll
then,
do yours first, because mine is just all one. Mine sort of rolls into the giveaway.
Yep. So, she got me yarn. Where is it? It's called Fresh.
I got lucky. I got 2 D-stashes of lollipop yarns, which totaled 5 balls.
And with the... Oh, it's not focusing back.
Woo!
There we go.
There we go.
And
we're trying to wake up the camera.
With the exchange,
cost a bloody fortune.
So thank you for my green yarn.
Yes. You have other stash acquisitions?
I do.
Well, she's sitting here playing with her knitting.
Yes, I do.
Chop, chop. Wake up.
Bags. I've got them.
Oh, Lord, she's got them.
Okay. So, I got this.
Ooh. It's not really, it's washed out because it's a mostly off-white fabric, but it's really pretty. It's not quite that
There we go.
shiny.
So it's a box bag. And it is made by Freckled Crafts on Etsy. I'm going to try and get the tag here because it's kind of cool how she put that in there.
I like the sort of buttery color of the inside.
Yeah, so there we go. Freckled Crafts. And there's no exposed seams. And this has 2 balls of yarn and my 2 socks in there. And I was,
I really want to get a box bag.
You know me, bags, right? So, and I like to promote Etsy sellers. So
I'm amazed you didn't just use project bags for your brown bag.
Yeah, I know. I can. Ooh,
easily.
Thank you.
Yes. You hadn't thought of that?
No. I've seen other people do it, but I didn't even think of it. So this
you have more than enough.
This is from Michelle. She sent me this bag, and I will link her shop in the show notes. But she has also given us a coupon code that is good until the end of March. And if you go to her shop and you enter Tangled Skeins 10, you will get 10% off your order until the end of March. So go pay her some love. She has some really, really, really nice... She has a lot of box bags. Or are they all box bags?
I don't know, but I'm going to go check it out when I get paid again.
It's awesome. Love it. And so the other thing I got was another bag.
Yeah.
And
I love that one.
Oh, wait. Just wait.
I hadn't seen that it was snails.
This is from... Sorry, I'm trying to get the card to focus.
Give me that.
You try it. 6 Munchkin stitching. And she's on Etsy. Yeah, it's because it's white. Anyways.
And I've got the hiccups now.
So she calls these her sock sack, but she makes them in different sizes for socks, for shawls, and for other things. And so basically,
it's got snails.
That's the bag. But on the inside, it has these little clips on both sides, and in the middle, if I can hold this up properly, there's a zippered pouch. So her sock sack ones, the smaller ones, you okay?
I got the hiccups.
Okay. It's for 2 at a time socks, and this one has my shawl and the humongo ball of yarn. And my pattern is in the middle, and you can actually put notions or whatever in the middle. And she's got this really nice ribbon. So it's perfect.
Twill tape.
Is that what it is? Okay. And Lisa has also given us a coupon code till the end of March, TWOTANGLED10 for 10% off your order. So I will have both those shops in the show notes so you can go check them out. And both of them shipped like within a week from the States. You gonna make it?
Yep. Just trying to stretch out.
I think that's it for my stash. That's it for my stash.
Okay. Well, since we mentioned it, I got 5 skeins of lollipop.
Yarn.
Ow.
This is one.
That's one. That's fresh. The second I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's Sue's. I also got this one, which is an older one.
Miss Mouse.
This is called Miss Mouse. She doesn't do this one anymore. I don't think.
Stop moving so it focuses.
This way.
You. Stop. There we go.
Sorry. So that's one of them. And I really like it. This one is called Box of Chocolates.
That's amazing.
Alright. I'm not... Well, yeah, I am moving because I've got hiccups and it hurts. Anyway, it's not focusing. Alright, you do that from now on.
Box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates. Which I'm definitely not giving up. This one is called True Blue. Okay, we've already determined you have to do this.
Maybe not. Anyways, you can see it.
True Blue. And this one is called Mood Ring.
Yes, that is awesome. Ooh, you got it to focus.
This one,
wait for it,
is going to be part of our 1,000 member giveaway.
So tell everybody you know if they haven't joined, because a lot of people have been watching for a long time but then realize I haven't joined the group. Giveaways, people, we has them.
And it's good yarn. I think this is the traditional base. It does, none of them look like beefcake.
I think they're all traditional.
But it's so soft and squishy, and it's all variations of blues, purples, and greens, and sort of a magenta-y color.
They're all 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, and they're 100 grams. 100 grams.
And Kari said, "Don't make me squeak."
She's
Never mind,
gonna
I'm
squeak.
doing it for you.
420 yards. So, lollipop yarns.
And I have the tags for all of them. So you will get the tag and the little baggie it came in, because I still have the little baggie it came in.
They came in, yeah.
They come in those.
Which one is this? Mood Ring.
Yeah, that's that one. So it will come the way it would come if you ordered it from Lollipop. It is brand new, untouched. I won't let my cats anywhere near it. Oh, the colors show up really nicely through the white mesh. I like that.
Do you want me to just stick it in the bag?
Sure. So, oh, well done.
I missed.
Anyway. Well done. She throws like a girl.
Bravo.
Actually, you throw like my son.
Okay.
Because Sky can throw really well.
All right.
So that is going to be part of the 1,000 member giveaway. That's it for my stash acquisitions, and that's going to be it for my stash acquisitions until Maryland, because that was expensive.
Yeah, the exchange. Our dollar's in the tank house right now.
I had no idea that our dollar had tanked that badly until I sent the lady the money for the 3, and it ended up costing me as much as if I had bought a 4th one. So
yeah. Oops. So we have other coupon codes. Bijou Basin Ranch. Kari sent them a picture of the mitts that she made out of the Lhasa Wilderness, and they replied by giving us a coupon code. Woohoo! So if you go to the Bijou Basin Ranch website, which I will link in the show notes, and you put in TWOTANGLED all in caps, you will get 15% off your order until the 15th of March. The other one is, don't forget, Awesome Bags by Awesome Granny, which is this one. Has an ongoing coupon code for us, because every time we mention her bag, she gets sales, and it is 2TS10, and you'll get 10% off, and there's no expiry date. So it's an ongoing coupon code. So, yeah, we've got lots of coupon codes this week.
Yes.
The other thing we have is our draw for the WoolSundae.
Oh, you have it?
Yep, it's right here. Our draw for the WoolSundae yarn.
I'm really tempted to not draw it. She bought
Just
one.
this. I bought one a while back. It's kind of hard. It's getting washed out.
Yeah. Anything that has white on it is not working this week.
So, there's that. And we had 85 people.
It matches my top.
Sorry, I'm having to try to look at the screen. We had 85 people enter. And what we asked them to enter was what is their favorite sweet treat and to put pictures.
And y'all are killing me.
So, she's going to enter 2 to 85.
2 to 85. 51.
So 51 is going to be on the second.
I don't know if you're going to be able to
third
see
page. No.
No, it's just going to be bright white. But it says 51, really.
51. See? Yep. 51. Oh, it's Anne Fran, who
loves Starburst, apparently.
She loves Starburst
Minis.
Starburst Minis. So Anne Fran, who is Ann Templeton.
You can come and fight me for it.
You can send me a PM with your mailing address, and I will get that out to you.
I'll
so
try to make sure
congratulations.
I didn't leave any of myself in there. No, I didn't.
I'm just trying to figure out if I have a pen, and I do.
You even get a nice little pouch of Tazo tea, which is English breakfast. Ooh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
English breakfast.
Sorry, it's Anne Fran 25.
And a little button.
Yep. I left it the way she packaged it. I just thought it was...
I know, it's the cutest thing.
And I had the perfect size box I can send it out in, so... Because an envelope is not going to do that.
No, and Lord knows you get enough stuff. You probably have shipping boxes.
I have a box, yep. So there's that. Now we have another giveaway. Because, you know...
We do.
People are sending us
that.
stuff. This week, it is...
Oh, no, we don't.
Oh, yes, we do. Abby, she's fighting me for it. She has more in her shop.
It's pretty.
Yes, I
and
think
it's quilted.
It's quilted, like it's very... Hang on a sec. So.
No, none of you get to see this.
Stop! This.
But it's pretty.
There, now you can really see the colors. So this is by Cozy Crafting, who is Abby.
And there's a nice blue one on the other side. I like the blue one.
Right.
See?
Yep.
Oh, God.
And so she has her little logo there, and it's very thick. It's gray inside, which is dark. And the thing she does, which is different, is these right here.
Her zippers are covered by the ends are covered by fabric loops.
And so you can enter.
And there is no way this thing's falling over. Nope. It's triangular.
It's stiff.
It's not a box bag. It's almost kind of trapezoidish, but it's really solid and mine now.
And what you have to do to enter is 1 post per person in the thread. No chatter. You must be a member of the group. We can't stipulate that enough. And
apparently, no, we can't.
What I would like you to tell me is, where is your cozy place to knit or craft? Tell us about it, and if you have a photo...
Carrie, stop laughing at me.
Put a photo in. So, and Abby also has a podcast. She just started. She has 9 episodes.
Because I know she's laughing at me right now.
Of course she's laughing at you. She's laughing at you from the microphone.
No, she's laughing at me from her bed.
So, this is next week's giveaway. And the other thing I wanted to mention is I got this last week. This is the one from Turtle Made. It's 3D printed, and the colors are really bad right now.
Yeah.
It's a bright orange. And I'm going to spin Alison, my color wheelhouse. I'm going to spin these. So... First time doing roll eggs, first time using a 3D printer. It's going to be awesome. So I should have something to show next week for that.
I don't get to walk off with anything. Suppose I can't complain. I do have 3 balls of lollipop yarn.
Yes, you have a lot of balls. Oh, that was not.
I've got 3 balls.
You've got many balls.
So many balls, you have no idea.
Okay, we're going to go now. Because, yeah,
before this becomes not a family-friendly show.
This is just getting silly. So, happy crafting, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. I think I stopped it.
I hope so.
Stop. No. Did I stop it?
I don't know. I can't stop.
I hit escape, so I think I did.